children, how are you all? Hope you're doing fine. Children, turn out your readers to page number 106. Page number 106. Okay children, today in our EVS class, let's learn the difference between living and non-living things. In the previous class, we learned what are living things and what are non-living things. Yes children, so today let's learn the difference. Okay, so chalo, let's start. Differences between living and non-living things. Let us know how living things and non-living things are different from each other. Now the first point, all living things like humans, animals and plants breathe in air and give out impure air, whereas the non-living things like pen, pencil, table, chair, etc. do not breathe. Okay children? Now what are living things? See, humans. Humans means, who are humans? We are humans. Okay? And animals, plants. You saw right in last class? What are plants? Mango tree, okay, papaya tree and rose plant, okay, and etc. Now what are animals? Animals, cat, dog, leopard, lion, tiger, etc. So these are animals. Yes, right? You have learnt in your UKG, right? What are animals? What are plants? I hope you learnt it. Okay. So what do the living things do? Now the living things, they breathe in air. Okay. What do? We breathe air, right? We breathe. Yes. And give out impure air. We give out impure is nothing but the bad air. Okay. Which is not pure. Okay. Whereas the non-living things. Now what are non-living things? Non-living things are pen, pencil, table, chair. See around you what are all non-living things in your house? You can take fan, yes, light. Okay, so these are called as non-living things. And the non-living things do not breathe because they don't have life in them. Yes, right children? They do not breathe. Next point. All living things eat food to grow, whereas non-living things do not need food to grow. So, living things. What are living things? Humans. We are humans, right? So we need food, right? We need food. We need food to grow. Yes? We need foods like, what do you eat every day? We need chapati, we need breakfast, we need lunch. Yes? We need meal. We have a meal every day. So, humans, animals, they need food to grow. Whereas, non-living things do not need food to grow. They do not need food to grow because let's take an example of duster. Now see, no, the duster need food? No, because it is a non-living thing. Yes, and does a duster breathe in air? Does a duster breathe? No. Yes, because the duster doesn't have life in it. Okay. Next point. All living things can move from one place to another. Yes, all living things. Yes, the non living things like humans, animals, plants they move from one place to another. See, I'm able to move. Yes, even the animals move from one place to the another. But non-living things cannot move because they don't have life in them. Now let's take an example of pencil. Okay, so now the pencil can move by itself? No, until unless I make itself move. Yes, right? Because the pencil does not have life in it. Now let's see the next point. All living things reproduce, whereas non-living things do not. Now all living things reproduce. Yes, right? In the last class we saw a bird laying eggs, right? See, now these birds, they lay eggs which turn into birds. Now the living things, let's take an example of scale. Now can the scale reproduce? No. So children, now let's see the differences. Okay, I'll explain you in this way. Okay, in the distinguish. Okay, let's learn the difference between the living things and non-living things. Okay, orally. Now the first point is humans, plants, animals. So these are called as living things. The second, the non-living things are example pen, pencil, table, chalk, duster, table, chair, benches. These are called as non-living things. Now the second one is the breathing air. Yes, the living things breathe in air, right? Now let's take an example of cat. Yes, the cat breathes in air. Okay, and non-living things do not breathe. Now the third point, they need food to grow. Who need? Living things need. Even the animals, plants, humans need food. Okay, they need food to grow. Even the plants need. Yes, right? Every day you have to water your plants. Then only the plants will grow. Whereas non-living things, they do not need food to grow because they don't have life in them. Now, next one, they can move. Yes, the living things can move from one place to another. Whereas non-living things cannot move. And last point, they can reproduce. Living things can reproduce and non-living things cannot reproduce. Whereas the non-living things cannot reproduce. Now let's take an example of duster. Now see, look at the duster. Now can the duster give another duster? Give a birth to another duster? No. Yes, it cannot reproduce. Whereas if you take an example of cat, okay, cat, dog, what they do? They reproduce, right? So the cat give birth to kitten, whereas dog turn to puppies, small puppies, small kitten. So children, today your homework is write any 10 animals, okay, in your homework book, and write any 5 plants that you know, like rose plant, okay, jasmine plant, so etc. Such kind of plants, write it in your homework book. See you in the next class.